After a small break, we're back making videos with our twins Emma and Sophia. This time to experience the Jasper in January festival, a stay at the beautiful Fairmont Jasper Park Lodge, and so much more. We're Matt and Carla, a Canadian couple with two totally different backgrounds, sharing our experience and advice about traveling in Canada.
So follow along as we continue to explore the second largest country on Earth. We're so excited to be back once again making videos. A few of you have been asking where we've been, and as you know, we just had twins, so we were taking a little bit of time off to get used to our new lifestyle. But now we're back and we're getting ready to do a really special road trip for 4 different reasons. 1, we're going up to Jasper, one of our favorite places in Canada. 2, we're going to be getting there via the world famous Icefields Parkway. 3, we're going to be bringing our twins, of course, on their very first video trip. And 4, we're going to be taking the brand new, all new 2024 Toyota Grand Highlander. Wow, this is a really beautiful vehicle, and I really love the color. This is their Storm Cloud color. And of course, they've given us the top of the line model, the Hybrid Max Platinum, which I'm sure has lots of bells and whistles that we're going to be trying out on the road trip. But just from a first glance, obviously it's a really nice vehicle. And for someone, and for a couple that now has 2 babies, one thing we've noticed, it's quite a bit bigger than the other Highlander, definitely wider and a bit longer. So we're excited to take it for a spin. Yeah. I always love to see the interior even more than the exterior, and this one's really nice. I love kind of that brown copper tones they have throughout. Even the accent on the steering wheel is really nice. But something I always look forward to in these kind of vehicles is the ventilated seating, because in the winter you can have heat coming through the seat, and in the summer you can actually have AC coming through the seat, and it really makes a big difference. But in this vehicle, they even have the ventilated seats in the second row. So it's a really good option for people traveling with you. And another thing I look forward to doing on this trip is using this big multimedia system they have up front.
First impression of this vehicle is wow, because it really has a beautiful design. And as a new family of 4, I love the foldable third row, because this means that we can bring extra people with us on a trip. As a mom and a woman, I love all the little compartments everywhere, because this way everything can get organized. And believe it or not, it has 13 cup holders, which is more than enough for everyone in this vehicle.
One of the things we love about the Grand Highlander so far is the spacious trunk, especially when you put down that third row seating. But we're going to find out just how much it can hold now that we have to pack everything in the trunk, especially when you have twins. Last but not least, you don't realize how much stuff you need until you have babies, but I can't believe we managed to squeeze it all in, and now we're finally ready to go. Hey Toyota!
What do you want to do?
Map us out to Lake Louise, please.
I found Lake Louise. Would you like to go now?
Yes.
I don't know if you noticed the trees on top of the bridge, because that bridge is actually for wildlife, so they can cross the highway safely.
Well, we made it to Lake Louise, and this is actually the twins' first time.
Yeah! Do you like it? It seems that Sophia is having a good time, but Emma not quite, because she doesn't quite like to be in a carrier.
Yeah, she's a little cranky, but we wanted to stop off here because Lake Louise is basically the starting point of the world famous Icefields Parkway, which is one of the most beautiful road trips in the entire world. And of course, if you have time, you should stop at Lake Louise, because it's also one of the most beautiful places in all of Alberta. Before leaving Lake Louise, we definitely recommend stopping to get gas, because once you get on the Icefields Parkway, there's nowhere to stop until you get to Jasper. Well, we just took the turnoff for the Icefields Parkway, and we noticed there's actually a sign that says what the conditions of the highway are, and it actually says it's poor for today, which surprised me because it's actually really nice outside. But that's something you definitely want to consider if you're driving this highway in the winter months. First of all, you need winter tires, it's mandatory, but especially if you're not used to driving in the winter, it can be a pretty dangerous highway for a number of reasons. First of all, you want to pay attention to whether it's snowing, if it's really cold outside. Sometimes there's even avalanches and the highway can be closed. But something to keep in mind is there's actually no services along the way. So there's nowhere to pull off and get help, and there's not even cellular service for 230 kilometers. So it's definitely not a place you want to break down. All right, well, we have the girls all bundled up.
We're ready to go. They're fed. Their diaper has been changed.
Yeah, and now they're gonna go see Peyto Lake.
Oh, this is their first winter hike. She's smiling. She looks,
Hey, you like the snow.
She feels the cold. She's like this.
Tell everyone where we're going.
Should we take the easiest trail? It's 50 meters longer, but maybe less steep. But no, we have it, right, girls?
That's kind of cool.
You rather?
Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it.
Look, a little rabbit. Actually pretty good. Well done. Hey, look. Look at Teddy. Say hi.
She can barely move in that thing. Are you in a better mood today? Because you were kind of cranky in Lake Louise. Yeah? Because I think you were tired then.
No choice.
Gross.
You can get me.
Those gloves are always so gross after every trip.
So one of the things, especially for little hikes like this, when it's icy, these little ice cleats come in handy.
Yeah. Especially now with the girls, we don't want to fall.
Yeah, they definitely give you some pretty good grip.
I'm so excited. It's been a while.
I'm actually pretty sure we've never been here in the winter, just in the summer, back before it was as popular as it is now. But yeah, so this should be pretty cool.
Oh, what is her face? Sophia's like...
Look at the view, baby. I know it's a bit cold.
They were not liking the...
I don't think the babies quite know how to breathe in wind yet. So.
Now she's liking it.
Yeah.
Now you're smiling.
She's laughing at her sister who has some boogers coming down now.
I see. Oh. Sadly, because, well, not sadly, we're very happy that we're traveling with our twins for the first time. But we won't be able to do all the different stops just due to time. Like, traveling with kids is actually taking much longer than what we expected.
Yeah, it's a learning experience.
But something to consider, because even though it's only like 3 hours and a half from Banff to Jasper, if you do all the stops, it can take the full day.
And if you want to learn more about those stops, we actually do have another video about the Icefields Parkway in the winter, so we'll definitely put a link in the description. Oh, we actually pulled off just to change drivers, and the babies decided to poop. So we had to change them in the car, and now we thought we might as well give them a little break, right?
Yeah, and you can see the beautiful mountains.
What do you guys think? Hey, you're finally seeing it for the first time.
I'm really return Sophia. Oh, here they are.
Look at these little cuties. Hey, say hello. Say hello to the camera. What's that? You really want to cry on camera for the world to see?
Oh.
Emma.
At least one is enjoying the road trip. Now it's my turn to drive, and it feels very smooth, but it also feels quite powerful.
And this is actually a really cool model that they gave us because this one is their turbocharged hybrid. So it's actually only a 4-cylinder engine, but yet it still has 362 horsepower. And according to the specs, only uses 8.8 liters of fuel over a 100-kilometer distance. So we're going to put that to the test when we get to Jasper and see how much it used between Lake Louise and Jasper. But something else that I love about this vehicle is the panoramic moonroof, because it's a great way to see all the mountain peaks as you're driving, especially if you're the people in the back seat. Unfortunately, the twins, they're not putting it to good use. So we just passed by the Columbia Icefield, and it's pretty amazing to see how much colder it is there, and even the wind coming off the mountains, I guess because you're surrounded by ice. But there's actually a hotel there and a building. Right now everything is closed, even the outhouses. We were going to stop. They're closed in the winter. There's literally nothing open. But in the summer, this is a very popular place because you can actually ride on an all-terrain bus and go onto the ice fields itself. Such a nice feature.
Especially when the car is so dirty.
I know.
A key made of wood. Never seen something like this before. Very nice. I wonder if you can keep this as a souvenir.
How'd you guys beat us here?
So, oh look, it's super nice and cozy. We have a very nice view of the lake. We're actually staying in the Bayview Cabins. And this is so convenient that we have the crib for you girls. And look, each of them are gonna have a Fairmont teddy bear. It's so cute. So the cabin looks amazing. A lot of space. We have a sitting area here, and look, we got some wine and fruit and stuff like that. For all coffee lovers, like the rooms come with an espresso machine. And over here is the bathroom. And something that I really like about the Fairmont is their toiletries, because they smell super nice.
Well, that was definitely a delicious meal and a great way to reward ourselves after such a long trip up the Icefields Parkway. I especially love the dessert, and it's so convenient to have fine dining right at the resort itself. But now it's time to get to bed because tomorrow we have a big day.
The babies are having a bath tonight, and I was very surprised to see a little Fairmont bath robe. And it's these little things that make your stay so special. Hi, Sophia.
Well, this is how our mornings are starting now, right girls? Drinking your formula, sometimes at 5, sometimes at 6, sometimes at 7, who knows?
But this is different room service in a lakefront cabin. We actually got some duck confit waffles with maple syrup, poached eggs. We also ordered a pot of coffee. And unfortunately, we won't be able to enjoy the nice view we have because it's still dark outside, because I'm heading out by myself. Matthew is actually gonna stay back with the girls, and I'm gonna go and do one of the highlights here in Jasper, which is a nice walk in Maligne Canyon. It feels so weird to be by myself. I wish the twins could have come, but they're too tiny, but I'm sure I'll be back with them because I really love this site. But I'm ready to go. I have my helmet, I have my cleats, and my rain boots. Well, today is a pretty nice day. It's actually -2, which means that a lot of the ice is melting. The guy just mentioned that there's a lot of water. So we're gonna go as far as we can And this is gonna be different because I've been always seeing colder temperatures. So let's see. Yeah, it actually feels quite soft. Some water here. It's a busy day, a lot of people, a lot of tours, ice climbers, a lot of traffic. So that's it for the tour. We're heading out a different way so we can get picked up by a shuttle bus and go back to the lodge to have our lunch. But one more thing before heading to the bus, we're gonna ice slide in a place called the Corkscrew. Okay.
Bring it out of this storm. Perfect.
So we actually pre-ordered our lunch at the beginning of the tour, and I ordered the smoked brisket sandwich, which comes with some potato chips as well as a drink. I got a Coke because it's so warm outside that I didn't feel like having a hot drink, but it's pretty good. We're back to be together again. I actually miss you guys. Even though the twins had a lot of work, I miss them.
Yeah, and I'm excited to be outdoors doing adventures again because my morning was, of course, spent with the babies inside. And now we're finally going to start experiencing the Jasper in January festival. So that's the primary reason we came at this time. It's a winter festival that takes place over multiple weekends in January. And right now we're actually at Pyramid Lake Lodge to go skating on the lake.
This is the first time that the twins are gonna be skating. And I'm actually quite excited because
getting pushed around.
yeah, I know. Yeah, you call it that you're skating. And I'm actually quite excited because since I don't know how to skate very well, they're gonna help me out, right?
Give you some balance.
Yes. How do I look? Like a pro?
How do you like being on the ice, babies? Hey?
As much as we like that it's not that cold, this is a little bit too warm. Right, baby?
Yeah, the ice is very soft. Like very, very soft. The blade is actually going through a little bit, so it's definitely not the best skating conditions.
Yeah, and it's also like it sucks for some, like pretty much all winter activities. Like you could see in the canyon, it gets too watery, and if it keeps melting, they're gonna close down.
Very unusual for January. Are you getting better at skating?
Yes, I'm out of breath. I've been skating so fast with the stroller.
The babies hold you up, eh?
Yes.
But yeah, it's a really beautiful spot. It's actually our first time at Pyramid Lake. We've been to Jasper many times, and I didn't even know this place existed, nor did I know there was a lodge nearby. So a pretty cool spot, and you don't have to go skating. There's all kinds of other activities, of course. There's cross-country skiing, fat tire biking, snowshoeing, and if you come here during the festival, you can even go for a horse sleigh ride. But as for us, I think the babies are getting hungry, so that's it.
Well, thumbs up.
Yeah, that was definitely one of the best meals we've had in a while.
Yes.
Sure.
And I love this kind of restaurants because they're small and the food is great and so well priced.
Yeah.
Like very good. We like everything.
We're definitely gonna need that energy because now it's time to party.
Woohoo! Yes, let's see how long because we're so tired. All right, we're ready to go and I feel so retro.
Yeah, I think we look pretty cool here, very 80s, 90s, and that's because we're here for the annual street party and fireworks for Jasper in January. We're gonna party like it's 1989 because that's when the festival started. Well, that's it for the street party.
It was a lot of fun. There's a lot of things going on, like the music, the band was awesome.
Yeah.
There's food.
Definitely a great time to be in Jasper. We got a lot of attention, so we totally recommend decking yourselves out in ski suits like this. We actually got this from a rental company in Calgary, so we'll put that link in the description below.
Yeah, but I really want to own one now.
Yeah.
I really like it.
I can't wait to wear this on the hill tomorrow. I'm going to be super bright. You're going to see me from everywhere.
And the babies?
The babies did well. They seem to sleep better when it's loud.
Oh no,
She's waking up now though, so we better get going because right now we got to go check out the fireworks. All right, well, we made it to Marmot Basin. I've been looking forward to this day for a long time because I love skiing so much. And who says you can't bring the kids skiing? Obviously, ours are too young to be on skis, so we're gonna take turns. One of us goes skiing while one of us takes care of the twins back at the lodge. Start with an easy run. Well, I just made it to the Knob chairlift. This is the latest chairlift here at the resort, and it actually opens up an all new part of the mountain that has never really been accessible before. So I'm pretty excited to check it out, and from what I understand, it's a little more leaning towards the advanced terrain.
After sitting here for a couple of hours, now it's time for lunch. I got some butter chicken and Matthew got a burger. And after it's my turn to ski because I haven't skied for 2 years while I was pregnant and now with the babies. This is my first time back on the slope, so I think I'm gonna start out with the greens again. I really feel like a newbie again, so I'm gonna try only the greens for now. So I'm gonna stick to the schoolhouse chairlift to go down Home Run, All Road, Bonnie Hope, and I think that's gonna be good. And let's see, if I feel better, then I will try a blue. Despite being so warm, it's actually not that bad. Probably because we're so high up in the mountain, so the snow is better. Oh, it feels good to ski again. That's the nice thing when you have blue skies. Oh my God, the mountains. So far the first run felt pretty good. I'm gonna try to go a little bit higher up and see how I feel. I went up the Canadian Rockies Express chairlift and it looks so intimidating because it goes so high up. But thank goodness there's a green run from here, so for all beginners we still have an option to have great views and still feel safe going down. So I'm very happy with the day today because I got to ski an hour and a half, which sounds pretty good considering that we have 2 6-month-old babies. A lot of work, but I'm happy that we went out. And now we're in one of our favorite restaurants here in Jasper, Terra. This is roasted squash. Super delicious, oh my God.
So now I'm going to be trying the beef spaducci. I think I'm saying that right. But it comes with a truffle aioli. It's super good.
It's always hard not to go with some kind of meat for your main course, but I decided to try the fungi pasta, and so far, so good.
Oh wow. I think even you'll like this, Carla, because Carla doesn't love salmon, but pretty sure she'll like this one. Well, we think we finally came up with a little plan when we're at restaurants. We usually get a booth or a table of 4 so we could put their car seats next to us and feed them while we're eating. Sometimes they start to act up though, but I think they just want to be out. Although we feel pretty bad because it's like 8 p.m. right now and they really should be asleep, but this is the life, baby, you know? Once you're older, you'll be happy because you'll be trying all the food with us.
Nanaimo? That doesn't look like a Nanaimo. If you like chocolate, this is the dessert to go. Today is gonna be kind of a relaxing day. We're gonna spend the whole day here at the hotel.
Yeah, we're gonna start that off by having lunch in the Great Hall. Well, that was such a great lunch we just had. I especially like the Arctic char and definitely love the ambience of the Great Hall, especially with those views of the mountains. So now we're gonna go tour the property. The Fairmont actually has about 700 acres here that you can explore. You could probably do an entire trip just to this destination and have enough things to do to keep you busy. Last time we were here, we actually did some fat tire biking to one of the lakes. We even did some skating on Mildred Lake, and that's actually what we had planned to do this time, but of course the weather is way too warm and everything's starting to melt, so instead we're going to do the one activity that the twins can actually do with us, which is a walk around the property. You like the trees? Okay. She's making use of her time.
So we're actually located right here. We're looking at Lac Beauvert, and on the opposite side you can find Mildred Lake. So as you can see, the property is huge and it's actually home to Canada's #1 golf course.
Right behind me now is the more luxurious cabins, and these ones you can actually book out for families or for maybe corporate events. They have multiple bedrooms. The bedrooms each have private en-suite bathrooms. Of course, there's kitchens, and you can even have a private chef here to come and cook your meals for you.
And this is the famous Outlook cabin where the Queen used to stay. Going with our all-terrain bumble ride stroller.
Well, that was pretty cool. I've seen a lot of deer in my life, but I've never seen two of them fight before. Actually, I don't really think they were fighting. My guess is that they're two young males practicing for the day when they really have to fight.
Are you girls enjoying the nature walk?
Well, that was a really beautiful walk around the property. I definitely highly recommend you do that when you're here. But now, as you can see, I got the Fairmont bathrobe on and I'm on my way to relax in the hot tub. And just like that, we're ready to go. It's been such an awesome trip, especially taking it with the twins for the first time, and it's been a great vehicle to take on a road trip. I wish it was a little cleaner than it is right now, but there's not too much you can do about that. And for those of you who are curious about the fuel mileage, it was really great on fuel considering the power and the size of the vehicle. It was less than half a tank of gas to get all the way from Lake Louise up to Jasper. But other than that, we hope you liked this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment. We always love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And if you want to learn more about Jasper, check out our website at mustdocanada.com.
And I just want to say that it's doable to travel with kids, especially 6-month-old. It's way more tiring. It's a lot of work.
Much harder, yeah.
But you can do it, and we hope that now we can inspire you to travel with your family.
Well, there's no services along the way, but that doesn't stop the babies from taking a poop.
Yeah. So. We gotta figure out all these things, so we're changing her here in the middle, but don't worry, Toyota, we have our...
I told her to wait till we get to Jasper. She didn't listen. Sophia, what are you doing?